What do you know about the Philippines right now?
47th largest economy in the world.
World-class tourist spots.
World's pound-for-pound fighter.
Fourth best island destination in Asia.
But not only that.
We are also a country struggling with many problems.
Billions of pesos in debt.
Lack of freedom of the press.
Poverty.
Poor healthcare.
Corruption.
Bad infrastructure.
Unemployment.
But guess what?
All of this can still change.
Because
We have the power to make that change.
And it starts with one vote. One vote.
To elect the right people who will lead us to starting a brighter future.
One vote.
To ensure our natural resources are taken care of and put to good use.
One vote.
To trust that our children
Are being taught not just a good education,
But love for country.
one vote.
To secure that our taxes
Are channeled towards the right policies.
One vote.
To make sure that for all Filipinos, there's a house.
And that every house is worthy of being a home.
One vote.
To show the world that democracy
Means there's food for the hungry.
One vote.
To ensure that no Filipino is an alien in his homeland.
One vote.
To keep the nation's best doctors. Architects.
nurses.
Teachers.
Engineers.
Innovators. Rebuilding the nation.
Piece by piece.
One vote.
That will help our country.
Rise from the ashes.
And be the pearl of the Orient once again.
A people of pride. Of dignity.
End of peace.
the change we want may not happen right away.
But what matters is that
We make a step towards it.
If not us, then who?
If not now, when?
I'm voting.
It's our time now.
Let's do this!
We can do this.
Fight. We can do something about it.
We have the power to make that change.
So what do you say?
Welcome back to Real Life. We are still here with Princess, your PBB housemate from Cebu and Japan. And now it's time to get up close and personal with her. So, Princess, now that you are out of the Pinoy Big Brother house, how do you feel? I mean, like, I know that the reason you left was because you felt like you didn't want to conform to what other people expect you to be inside the house. And I know that you're a freedom-loving person. So I could just imagine how you were feeling while you were inside the house. No? So now that you're out, I'm sure there's a big change of perspective now. How do you see the Pinoy Big Brother house from the outside?
Well, okay, let's go back before I went inside the house. I was like, I wrote something that, you know, this taught me how to dream. Because we're all busy in our daily lives by our own survival, and now going inside the Big Brother house is kind of a dream, you know? Like everyone auditioned like pila ka thousands, diba? And then you're part of that, you know, 60,000 people who audition, and you're in there. And when you come out, it will be like a totally different world because nakailan mo ang tibuok Pilipinas or the rest of the world, right? But then, you know, as you said, how I felt inside the house, I felt trapped and so small, you know, like people putting things into your head and, you know, saying, you know, who you are, but you're really not that person, right? And you know yourself better. So when I got out, I felt relieved and happy, you know, like, wow, freedom, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's good to hear, like, of course, it's sad na marinig, makadungog ka, aftermath sa mga sa katong bagyo and all, but then it's good to hear na you know, in the real world. But then later, after that, I felt better for myself, diba? Because I get like na-taste na ako ang sunshine and all. But then later, ang mga tao ba na naganahan kaning nako sa sulod, and they were like, nanghinayang sila, nga ni gawas daw ko really like you inside the house, you know. Mga kids, they were like, Ate Princess, ang tapang-tapang mo, we really admire you, ang mga nanay. So I felt bad na, you know, if only I knew how to play the game or how the show was all about, diba? I could have, you know, like put myself together and just, you know, suck it in and stayed. But, you know, what happened, and then ako sa gawasyon, murag, of course, sayang, because I felt like I've cut down sa ni dreams of other people ba?
Yeah.
Na, probably could relate sa akong attitude, sa akong personality, or want to show more, and especially for myself, diba? Right. And I want to share more about myself, pero unsa niyang positive. I don't want to be a monster inside the house. Yeah. But then, ang kanang what's happening there makes you kanang murag unsa ba sa mahabuang siya gamay.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm just thinking unsaon ako pagpaliko or pagdiretso.
So, what is it that you would miss the most from, the Pinoy Big Brother house?
Miss, definitely not the house. Kaya hindi ka cameras, hindi ka kaligo. The people, I think. The ones na I got really close to with.
Okay. Can you name maybe your top three?
Top
Pinaka ma-miss ni mo
Top
dito?
three. Si Rika,
Who's
Melissa,
your best friend? Yeah.
and Tom, siguro.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. So, if you have a message to them, let's start with Rika, what would you say? Just very briefly.
To Rika, I don't know what, unsani? Okay, let me do this again. To Rika, I love you, and the rest of the Philippines na nagustuhan ka sa sulod loves you. Stay, as you are, and idala ang bandila sa...
Yeah, the gay people of the Philippines.
You're doing great, and I'm very grateful for our friendship. Na I'll always come back for more pag nako sa Manila when you're out.
Okay, and what about to Tom, most especially?
So Tom, go for your dreams, Kaya ganahan daw siya magka-career here in the Philippines, the showbiz, after the show. And you're, halfway there, even like you're already there. Just put yourself together, just, be strong. Ayaw lang padala sa mga negative vibes sa mga tao dito sa sulod. And you'll be fine. You'll be great when you get out.
Okay, what about you? What is your future? Do you see a future in show business? I mean, you're very pretty, and clearly a lot of people love you. And now that I have met you, I think that you would be perfect for show business.
Excuse me. It depends unsa ni nga pa-cute lang or interested into hosting or something for a cause. Because a week before I flew back here in the Philippines, I hosted a charity event which is proceed is to build a school here in the Philippines.
And this was in Japan?
In Japan,
okay.
yes. So, yeah, that's the kind of
direction
that I want to go.
Yeah, I know that you've been planning to do charity work, and for what advocacy?
One is here in Cebu, it's just a small town, and we can take care of the people, our fellow Cebuanos, na dili lang sa tamag-asa sa government na sa institution. Like, we can help in our small little ways. So I'm planning to visit mga orphanage or like, do an interview sa mga street children, how they're doing and what they want to do or to wish na, like if they're given a chance, how they see themselves. Kay, usahay man God, like us Filipinos, we already feel small, the way how we brought up ganit. And it's not bad to dream bigger, and I want kids to realize that. So hopefully, I'll get to go down in the bottom and see how it is.
That's really great. So that is your immediate plan for the near future for your stay here.
Yes.
Okay. And what about the future though? Do you plan to go back to Japan and get back to your work? What's the deal?
Right now, before I left, I have this akong manager, akong agent. We are trying to do something now, changing the image of Filipinos in Japan. Having lived in Japan for 5 years, it was really hard for me trying to prove myself in the Filipinos there. Kaya Filipino daw, porque nani, mga maids daw, or entertainers, or hostesses. And, I just want to live a normal life. I'm just working and we need to do that. So I remember when I was in my Japanese school and there was this conference and then sila, so Princess, you speak English and you speak Japanese and you're pretty. Where are you from? And I said, I'm from the Philippines. And then the conversation ends kay Filipino ko.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's so, parang sakit sa akong part ba, di ba? Kay, my grandparents, my family raised me well, and I'm surrounded with a lot of good people in the Philippines. Is so nice. So they cannot just cut you off.
Yeah, because
diba?
of that prejudice or
lagi, diba?
Inani lagi kung Pilipino ka dito.
Yeah. So hopefully when I get back, we'll make a documentary of Filipinos in Japan. Napod malaman sa ng mga tago dito. Yeah, we'll see how they're doing.
Yeah, good luck with that. I think that's a really great idea. So now I think we're running out of time. Why don't you take this opportunity to give a message out to your fans out there who have been following you while you're inside the Pinoy Big Brother house. And I'm sure those people will continue to follow you with, your future plans right here in the Philippines.